Breaking news for you. Breaking news about exchange of gunfire between Tigray soldiers and Eritrean soldiers. They fought. When did they fight? What was the reason? Any losses suffered by the two sides? Have they reconciled? Details for you in this video. Thank you for joining. Before sharing the details of what happened between Tigray military and Eritrean military, I have a quick update for you. A few days ago, I reported about the death of a female student in Daisy. Lisa Dassalin was murdered in Daisy in October. She was a student at a college. She went out to get her sister's mobile to be repaired. Then she was found with injuries on her neck, face, and other parts of the body. She was shifted to a hospital. She could not survive. It happened in October. Uh, Social media activists raised voice for justice. I did a video on that. Daisy police has announced that Lisa Dassalin's killer or the main suspect has been arrested. He's also a student, originally from Kobo town. He was studying. He's studying at a college in Daisy. I have written an article about it on newsedis.com. On newsedis.com, you can see the details. It's good to hear that Daisy police managed to apprehend the culprit. Sometimes when issues are kept alive by media, by social media, it leads to pressure upon investigators, upon people in power, and then they want to find solutions. That is why when people are not able to be, when people cannot get justice, they should, I think, make use of whatever means they have to raise their voice through social media, through other platforms. Well done, Daisy police. Hopefully, the man will be brought to justice. He'll be prosecuted, and the entire process of investigation and prosecution will be fair. Now, Tigray Eritrea border. This piece of information I received on Tuesday. I received an email on Tuesday by a friend, by a source. He said, Sajid, Tigray military and Eritrean military clashed. I said it was a big news, so we should not break it unless we confirm it. And this news should only be shared with the viewers if there is some sort of verification. So I waited for over 24 hours. Now I think I have got verification, which I'm sharing with you. Neither Tigray military nor Eritrean military will confirm this clash. They will only admit it if videos, pictures come out. What we have learned is through local sources. That is why I don't expect any verification from the two sides. They are working to organize the Simdo ceremonies. Don't expect them to confirm that they fought. Question is, why did they fight? What happened? Well, on Tuesday, there was exchange of gunfire between Tigray military and Eritrean military. The exchange of gunfire happened on Shire to Badme road. Some say it happened in Shire. Others say it happened in Badme. Uh, it happened along Shire to Badme road, somewhere along this road. What I have learned is that Eritrean military soldiers were in Tigray when this incident happened. By the way, some people are saying the incident happened yesterday. No, it happened on Tuesday. Tigray, Eritrean military soldiers were in Tigray when the clash erupted between them and Tigray soldiers. Why were they in Tigray? I don't know. Maybe they were deployed to Tigray to train Tigray fighters or to have a meeting. But my sources are confirming that this clash happened on Tigray soil. Maybe they were part of some joint military activities in Tigray. They were in Tigray. That's what I can confirm. Some misunderstandings arose between the two sides. And the misunderstanding reached a level the two sides took up arms and started firing at each other. Reportedly, Eritrean military soldiers then fled. They rushed back into Eritrea, but they captured some vehicles of Tigray military. They captured some vehicles of Tigray military and weapons, and then they fled and entered Eritrea. One of my sources claimed that the clash was due to unpaid money. The Eritrean soldiers were promised that they'll get uh, allowance or salary, whatever you call it. But as promised, the money was not transferred to Eritrean soldiers. That led to start of heated argument between the two sides. The argument could not, the dispute could not be solved, and they started firing at each other. Did the two sides suffer losses? Yes. Reportedly, some soldiers were injured on both sides. Use of firearms has been confirmed. My sources are confirming use of firearms. It wasn't a verbal argument, it was a proper physical clash between two militaries. Uh, how many soldiers were injured and killed? I'm not sure about casualties, but soldiers were injured. Several were injured on both sides, reportedly. After Eritrean military soldiers fled Tigray and entered Eritrea, the command of the two sides they met reportedly. Tigray and Eritrea, by the way, have established some offices in border areas for coordination. Whenever there are issues, whenever they want to hold meetings, they are meeting in those offices. Offices are both in Tigray and Eritrea. On the two sides of the border, the offices are located where TPLF leaders, PFDJ leaders, Tigray military officers, military officers, they meet and they jointly decide what to do. So after this incident, reportedly, military commanders held a meeting and they removed the misunderstanding. Now they're saying that it happened due to a misunderstanding. That issue has been solved, and the issue was on the level of lower rank officers of the two sides. It wasn't a big issue. And the senior command has solved this issue reportedly. This is what we have learned from the area. If you have any sources there, I think you can check from Shire. We have relatives there. Shire is a big city, obviously, but if you contact people in different parts of Shire, they will confirm that on Monday they heard sounds of gunshots. Not brief sounds, but it went on for some time. And that was, I think, the clash between Tigray military and Eritrean military there. Thanks for watching.